They outplayed us in every phase of the game, out-hit us, better than us on defense, better than us on the mound. You got to give Josh Holliday, their head coach, a lot of credit for getting his team ready to play, and they played at a high level and beat us soundly. But we've been in this position many, many times this year where we've been beat, and our team has always found a way to respond and give ourselves a chance the following day. And that's what we're going to have to do. You know, we're going to have to get in bed, get some rest, forget about this ball game, and get ready to play at 12 o'clock tomorrow. And, you know, you just got to – every game is your season. So we got to find a way to win that one, and we'll take it from there if we're fortunate enough to get through the next ball game.
Monte, with Clay, was it one of those things where you thought maybe he could just work his way through it and get himself out of that jam?
You know, it's one of those things as a coach. It's a tough situation to deal with, just because it's so early in the ball game. You never want to go to the bullpen within the first 3 innings of the game because it just makes it awfully tough on you. You know, you got to go through a number of guys, and it just. But we felt like, you know, Clay has found a way to pitch himself out of some situations at times. And a lot of times starting pitchers, when they struggle early in the ball game, and then they find their stuff, they find their rhythm, they find their release point. And, you know, the bottom line is he just left some balls up in the zone and found some barrels, and they got some momentum going in the dugout, and they felt very, very confident going up to the plate, and you could see that. Now, they're a very well-coached team. Josh Holliday and his staff are really, really good at what they do. He's one of the best hitting coaches out there, and they had a really good game plan for him. They stayed in the middle of the field. They hit him with 2 strikes, and got to give them a lot of credit.
How do you handle your pitching for tomorrow, hoping that you play 2?
Well, you know, that's going to be that's going to take some work. There's no doubt about it. We're going to meet here in a little bit once I'm done with this and try to figure out what's our best game plan to win the first game, because our season's on the line. We know, I mean, Western Carolina, who we got to play next, Western Carolina has been a team that has competed really, really well against us 3 times. We've been behind against them all 3 times we've played them. I know we scored some runs in game 1 against them, but, you know, they're going to be ready to go. So we're going to talk it over as a staff and try to figure out who we're going to start in game 1. And, you know, we got to try to find a way to play 2 games tomorrow. We're going to have to stretch some guys out. Some guys are going to have to step up and give us quality starts, be good for us out of the pen, and we got to play better baseball than we played today. We can't make the same amount of mistakes that we made tonight. We made too many errors, and we walked too many guys, and just overall didn't execute as good as we would have liked to.